Hello there guys, thank you very much again. This is RainG coming back for another Outerplane video, and for this video I just want to share some practices that I'm doing to progress faster, and at the end of the video I will also share the current tier list that we have for the game. Okay, first that you need to do is you need to make sure that you will upgrade your base generator first. So focus first in upgrading the generator. Second is the expedition team. Or sorry, the generator, the combat calculation, then the expedition team. Since there will be a quest that you need to do 50 times expedition, and that will takes a lot of time if you will not start early on. So second is the XP farming. So what I mean by XP farming is you need to buy it every day. You need to buy 2 every day, regardless of what stages you can finish. XP in this game is pretty rare, so there's a limit of the XP food, XP items that you can get per day. So you can only have a maximum 4 per day. So I recommend to buy the ticket every day, so you will maximize the XP, or the XP that you're gaining per day. Second is the upgrade stone retrieval. As you can see here, I have 4/2. Since yesterday it's water, since the units that I'm upgrading is earth, that's why I purchased yesterday the 2 tickets and didn't use it. So you will just purchase the ticket, don't use it. The next day, once the earth comes, or once it's the element that you need to farm, you can buy another 2, and you will have a total of 6 runs per day, and that will helps you a lot. It will gain you a lot of upgrade materials to proceed the units to level 100, 80 to 100, or to proceed the units so that you can upgrade them. Depends on the level of the unit. Okay, so again, if for example you don't need earth, you just purchase 2 and don't use it. Just wait for the next one, since these items right here are pretty hard to find. So there's also a limited farming sites for this materials, and it will be in the hard stages. So early on you will not be able to farm those. So I'll just show you specifically what I'm pertaining. So I think it's in the stage 3, or in early stages of the hard, you will see stone here. So you can farm up to 3 per day. So I think it's 3 and 2, but depends on the element. Yeah, 2 and 3 if you are using earth. So you can gain a total of like 6 just for the adventure. So the second, or the another tip that I can provide, or that I will recommend, is don't use your gems for rerolling or recruiting a unit. So the game will provide you a lot of tickets that you can use, but I'm really unlucky. I haven't get a single nat 3-star, but it's okay since I'm running a mono green. So I also recommend buying the gold, though this is a bit um it really depends. If you are really progressing too fast, I recommend buying the gold. If not, then if you're really competitive and you need to upgrade your items, there are some, or there is some instances that you will lose a lot of gold. For example, for gears, if you want to enhance and reforge, it's max reforge. So if you want to enhance and reforge, this will cost you a lot of gold. Okay, and for example, you no longer use a specific item. For example, this, you no longer need this item right here. You can just dismantle it and you will gain some of the materials that you've used in upgrading, and you will also get this material in reforging. So if you will reforge, or if you will dismantle a green, you will be able to get a material in reforging green items or green tier items. For example, this enhance, you will have this too. What it will do is it will add stats, depends on the role. So I think it's best if I will give you an example. So I will just let's see. Since I'm also trying to use green, speed, crit chance, health effectiveness. So this one, I think we can dismantle this. Oops, okay, this one. Okay, so we can dismantle it, the gear, and I will just show you how it works. Enhance, reforge. So we have now. So I hope it lands in the crit damage, and it costs a ton of gold. So it's not recommended if you will, or it's only recommended if you need a specific gear like speed, or if for example you need speed for a specific dungeon, or you need lifesteal, you need counter. Those are the times that you need to invest in the gears. So if you don't no longer need, and in the early stages, I also recommend upgrading at least the weapon to, if you get a red and you really need damage to, if you're lacking damage to finish PvE contents, then you can just upgrade it to 10 and later on dismantle it if you no longer have the materials for upgrading. Okay, and there's also some people that wants to see the items that I have for my unit, so I will show you what I did with, or what are the gears that I have. So for Noah, I decided to get a lifesteal, since her damage scales with the boss HP. You will also gain a lot of lifesteal, but this is not the, like, the last gear that I will put to Noah, since it's really best if you will have a speed gear for her, so that she will have a lot of turns and deals, you know, as much damage as she can. So right now I'm using this lifesteal gear and this free gear that we will get in the Eva quest. So you will get this too, and depends on your preferred stats, you can roll for the gear. So if you want to see the full stats, here's it. So the critical is a bit low since I haven't really upgraded the necklace yet. So for, I think I don't have a gear for Rona since I refresh the items that I have. So for Rona, I usually go for crit, HP, then HP. So I will just get this. Looking for the other gear that I have for crit. So I think this one. So the good thing about mono green team is you can early on you can farm the blue dungeons much easier. So if you will see, I have finished. Oops, I finished like this right here, the 10. So I can pretty much I use it to level up my units. You know, if I have a skip, I don't have stamina, so I will have a skip. So that's why we also recommend to build the generator first, so you will have these sweep tickets. Okay, regain crit chance, so depends on your RNG. And I also recommend using a lower level unit, since you will just sweep it anyway to maximize XP. So I think I haven't tried this yet. Gear, I'm at 9 I think here, and 10 here. So you can progress without Valentine. It's just you will encounter issues here in the last boss of hard, since this is a DPS check. So that's pretty much it. But later, I think if I can get a level 100 Valentine at least, I think I can do that. But it's not a priority for now. But if you will just run a mono team green. So yeah, for rerolling guide, if you want to reroll, I really recommend rerolling for Valentine. She's the best unit currently in the game. One of the fastest too, if not the fastest unit. And the good thing about her is this buff right here: critical hit chance, critical damage for 3 turns, along with Noah, which is an HP max health, or attacks all enemies dealing damage proportional to the target's max HP. So it's really good for uh, gear, like boss. It's really good for bossing, farming gears. So that's why if you don't want to roll, it's recommended to get Noah at least. Okay, I will also include the tier list in the end of the video. Thanks again for watching. I'm sorry that my voice is kind of cracking, since I'm not really used to recording my voice, but I want to help the community, since it's really hard to farm experience in this game. I don't want you to waste some of your time upgrading units that you might not need in the longer run. That's pretty much it. Again, this is RainG. See you in the next one.